It's the 24th. Exactly 2 weeks ago I had my surgery and I think I pulled a stitch. I didn't lift anything. I had to bend down and up and down and up and down because I had to organize files, and oh my god. Right here. Oh, it burns. So today is May 25th, and I am on bed rest basically. I messed up my incision on the inside. The doctor said I pissed it off. So, bending down and moving, I did too much too fast, and then I tripped in the shower this morning. So that toppled with that. I've angered the incisions, so I'm back to having a brace on. Probably didn't want to see that, but back to having a brace on, and I cannot move without pain. Going to the bathroom hurts, pulling my underwear down to go to the bathroom, pulling it up when I'm done with the bathroom, walking, breathing, standing. Standing makes me out of breath, but yeah, everything hurts. I went to, trying to reach the bottle, I went to Rite Aid and bought some liquid acetaminophen, and the doctor prescribed me more Flexeril, the muscle relaxer, because I guess you have 4 layers of ab muscles, and the reason why that one incision hurts worse for everybody is because you have to go through all 4 layers of the abdominal muscles. And so when I've angered the incision, when I've pissed it off, I didn't pull anything, but I have harmed, it's not the right word, I have irritated one of the layers of the abdominal muscles. So it's not all the way healed. It's going to hurt for a couple of days. So she wrote me off work. Today's Thursday. She wrote me off work for the rest of today and tomorrow. And then we have the long Memorial Day weekend. So by the time I go back to work, I should be all healed if I do absolutely nothing, which we all know is hard for me. So Chester put me on strict bed rest. His birthday is tomorrow. So, yeah. That's where we're at right now. I've angered my incision. She said I really pissed it off. So that's wonderful. But she said it was, I talked to Anna. She said that it was so common. People do this all the time after this surgery because you feel better. You go back to work, but then you overdo it without realizing you were. So she said, her words, if I have $1 for every time this happens, she wouldn't have to work at that clinic. So okay, apparently it's really common. I was weighed today and I'm 314. I'm pi, get it? 3.14. So yeah. Hello. Happy June. It is June 3rd today. Today is my 3rd day back at work as well. It's Friday. Yeah. Work is kind of difficult, but okay, because where my pants sit is like right where my incision is. So I have to get up and walk every couple of, like every half an hour about. I have 2 different water bottles. This one has water in it with ice. And this one right here, I can't do it backwards. This one right here has sugar-free Powerade in it with ice. That's how I've been getting my water in. I was doing really well with my protein. Hold on, I'll show you. So I was doing really well with my protein, but yesterday I had a really tough day. I drank my protein shake in the morning like I usually do, and I ended up I vomited it all back up as soon as I got to work. So yeah, I don't understand that. So this morning I didn't have a protein shake. I'm actually kind of nervous about it. This morning I had 2 pieces of sausage for breakfast with cheese. So I ate it on the way to work. I'm going to show you my owies. So I have been only in these dress thingies, and then I have pants underneath, but like here is where my pants sit, and like here is my incision. So it looks, look at how good that looks. The one that's up here is like all healed right here. So these are my incisions. I'm still kind of swollen a little bit, but not that bad. I weigh myself every Monday, and as of this last Monday, the 30th, I weigh 312. So 205 pounds lost so far. I'm really excited about it though. I seem to be losing about 1 pound every 2 days, which is kind of normal for bariatric surgery, not just Roux-en-Y or VSG, because I keep wanting to say VSG. I mean, VSG is what I've had for 3 years, you know what I mean, and now it's Roux-en-Y, so I keep forgetting to say that. Bariatric surgery, but sorry. Yeah, that's just kind of how I'm doing. Yesterday was rough. I have not had any sort of pain medicine since last Saturday. Yeah, when the doctor sent me home because of the I pissed off my incision, that was the best thing. I did nothing, and it felt so much better. It was hard, it was difficult for me, but at the same time, I learned how to like hook up my YouTube to my TV. I know I'm so old for that, but I just learned how to do it, so I did. So I was watching a whole bunch of just YouTube videos and just kind of vegged on my couch for 2 days, and yeah, it really, Chester was at work, so I didn't have to feel the need to get up and clean or cook for someone or whatever. So I just had my water, my protein drink, and vegged on the couch for 2 whole days, and I felt so much better. It wasn't 100%. It's still not 100%, but it is leaps and bounds better than it was. So, yeah. Don't fall in the shower. It's not fun. I did talk to Anna though about, hurting myself and at work and then also in the shower, and she said from when we had surgery, that week doesn't count. It's 2 weeks after that week that we should take off work, and I didn't. I counted the week that I had surgery because I had surgery on a Tuesday, so I took Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off, and then the week following I worked from home, and I should have worked from home for 2 weeks. So oops. Now it's been 3 weeks and 3 days since surgery, so I'm feeling so much better. My owies are so much better, and yeah. Good morning. Today is June 7th. It's exactly 4 weeks in surgery because it's Tuesday. I'm very tired, but getting ready to go to work, so let's pack lunch. First things first, I have to have my ice water and my Powerade. For whatever reason, I need both, because if I am really thirsty, I drink Powerade. If I just want something to drink, I have water. And usually I get through both of these every day, and then I know I'm getting my water. Okay, so next I have this fat-free cottage cheese, and the serving size is about 113 grams, but that's about a half a cup, and I can't eat that. So I measure out about 60 maybe, about-ish. And then, yeah, just a tiny bit more. Yeah, we'll go with that because that looks like a lot for me right now. And then I add pepper and salt, and then just put the lid on. Next up, I have this rotisserie chicken breast. A serving size here is about 2 ounces, so I'm going to do the whole serving size of this. So I have 2 ounces of this chicken, and then what I do is I just put the lid on it, and when I get to work, I heat up the chicken and break it into pieces and eat it with the cold cottage cheese. I decided to be a little adventurous and get one of these Colby Jack slices. There's only 6 grams of fat, so I'm gonna have one of these on top of this when I heat it up in the microwave. And then for breakfast, I have this Clearly protein drink. I haven't had one of these since I was in the hospital. Actually, this is the one that I took home from the hospital. So I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but this is what I have for breakfast. Clearly protein drink, and then I have my bag packed with my Powerade in it, and ready to go to work. It is now 2:30 in the afternoon, and I'm having my lunch. So I have my cottage cheese and my chicken cheese thing. It's so much better with the cheese on there because I heat up the chicken. It's really good. So yeah, I have drank an entire bottle. I have the rest of my Powerade right there. Moving and grooving. I found my tripod. Ignore the glove. I have cuts all over my hands, so I have band-aids on. But I'm going to show you what I'm making for dinner. This isn't what I have all the time, but it is one of my favorites. So I have a medley of veggies. I have carrots, and then these little mini bell peppers. I have a sweet potato, cucumber, and some mini shiitake mushrooms. Chester's also going to have some corn. I'm not having the sweet potato because it's not in my part of the diet yet, but Chester's going to have the sweet potato and he's going to have the corn. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it after I wash all my veggies. Ew, this one's all first on the inside. You can finish so funny to me. Look at that. And I'm going to do the entire box because I've been obsessed with mushrooms lately. These are actually really clean. Look how clean those mushrooms are. Alright, the zucchini we used last night, and then I don't have to wash it again. So the carrots and the bell peppers and the mushrooms I'm going to leave whole. So I don't need those right now. I'm going to slice up the zucchini and the sweet potato. So we'll do the zucchini first. Cut off the dead end, and then you just slice it. I like thinner slices, especially for what I'm doing. Chester likes a little bit thicker, so we're going to go kind of in the middle, maybe ½ inch. And I'm just going to do this whole thing because if we don't eat it all tonight, we'll eat it tomorrow and throughout. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to marinate some of them and then grill all of it. So here is the zucchini, and then here is the sweet potato. The sweet potato I do want a little bit thicker for Chester just so that it doesn't get all mushy. With these I want them mushy because then I'll be able to eat them. But again, with the skin, I'll probably take some off of the zucchini so that I can eat it because I'm not in eating the skin phase yet. So let's chop these up. I don't want to waste any of it. Okay, so now we have all of that. From the store, I just got marinated chicken breast, or thighs. They're chicken thighs. They are Asian flavored. I really can't say the name and it's not here. It's like yakiniku or something like that. Asian. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of keep it in the Asian side of marinating. I'm only going to marinate the zucchini and the mushrooms so that they stay moist. The sweet potato and the corn and the bell peppers, like I said earlier, if we don't eat it all, we're going to eat it later. So we want to keep those nice and neutral. So in a bag, I have my zucchini and my mushrooms. I'm going to add, nothing from here apparently, Korean red pepper. This stuff is so good. I put it in everything, So we got some Korean red pepper in here. So to keep it in the Asian theme, I have the Korean red pepper flakes. We have soy sauce, garlic. I have some, this is teriyaki sauce, but every kind of teriyaki sauce that I found has like an obscene amount of sugar. This has 2 sugars in it. So sugarless, like less sugar teriyaki sauce. I have some sesame oil and fish sauce, which surprisingly has no sugar in it. So I'm going to put all that in there and mix it up. I don't measure anything. Measure with your heart. With the sesame oil though, it's really good. So once I have all that stuff in there, I just close it and mix it up, marinate it until I'm ready. It's 6 o'clock now, so I'm going to start dinner in about 45 minutes. Because Chester usually gets home at about 7. So mix it all up. Beautiful. Simple. Okay, so here is everything that I have except for the veggies that are in the bag because those are going to be done last. I have my carrots, sweet potato. I have those up there because I don't want them to cook as fast. This is what we're having for dinner. And then I'm making these little sausage sticks for breakfast in the morning for me. So I have these little sausage sticks. They're literally just sausage and then I stuck a stick in them. So that way I can eat them on the way to work when I don't have any protein shakes. So this is what I have so far. This is everything. It's done. And this is my plate. I decided to forego the actual chicken breast. I kind of just wanted the chicken sausage. And then carrot, some zucchini, I'm going to cut the skin off, and mushrooms. That's my dinner. So yeah, that's how everything else turned out. Hi. Today is Thursday, June 23rd. It's hot today, so you hear my air conditioner. I'm really sorry, but it's hot, so I can't sit in here and not have it on. I just had my follow-up appointment with Anna, and she said that I was doing amazing. My weight is 306. Yeah. I have never seen 30 something. So sitting there, the nurse was taking my blood pressure and stuff before Anna even showed up, and I started to get emotional. Like, I started to tear up and stuff, and she gave me a hug. She's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, I was 363 pounds when I was a sophomore in high school, so I genuinely have no memory of being 300 pounds or under, and I'm like so close to under 300 pounds, and it hit me, and I was just so I got emotional, and she showed me her arm. She had goosebumps all over her arm, and I just that was very precious to me. So yeah, Anna said that my weight is phenomenal. I have started, because technically Tuesday was my 6-week follow-up, or 6 weeks post-op. So on Monday I started my pills again. I'm taking the capsule for the multivitamin, and I've been taking all of my pills again. I have to take them in stages because I still have a ton of pills that I'm taking, but I've started them again, and she said that I was a rock star, and my water intake is good, and my protein intake is being great. I started back at the gym again on Monday, so I'm about to head to the gym now. But yeah, she said that I was doing phenomenal and that I was a model patient right now. I do have some concerns with my pain under my arm on the left side, literally like the skin of my side boob on the left side. At first it started to feel like, women will understand, you have an underwire that's like jabbing into your side, and I was like, ooh, that's uncomfortable, but I didn't have an underwire bra on, so I didn't have any bra on, because that's when it hurts, is when I don't have a bra on. So I've been wearing a bra more often, and like a sports bra more often, and it's whenever I move weird. It's not because my fiance thought that it was the muscle that's right there, but it's not. It's literally like the fat. It's the skin there. And Anna said that the more weight you lose, especially when you move certain ways, it could be pulling something. She said that sometimes your stomach might have the same reaction when it's just pulling differently, because it's getting flatter and there's less there to hold its shape, so it's just pulling wrong, so it'll feel like a burning sensation. So I was like, that's exactly what it's like, so like a jolt burning. And so she said that's completely normal. It's because I'm losing fat right there under my left boob apparently. So okay. And then my stomach, the like under part of the large part of my stomach itches, but it's not like after the first surgery when like the whole of my stomach itched. This is like the under part, and there's no rash there. It's not red or anything, it just itches. So she said it could be something brewing there, her words, not mine. So she said that we need to keep an eye on it. She has prescribed me a powder to put on in the morning, and she said it should help with if it's trying to create a rash, it'll stop it in its tracks. So she said that I would be a 100% candidate for skin removal, with how much I've lost and what it looks like now. So I don't know about any of that. Right now I'm just focusing on the fact that I'm only 306 pounds. So I'm so excited for that. I have a follow-up doctor's appointment over the phone with the dietitian here in a month. And then my next follow-up with her is October 24th, which is 4 months down the line. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited.